Hey guys, Ningan here bringing you another Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle video, and today just doing something a little bit more random, a little bit special. So the other night at work, before it finally went away for the weekend, I managed to, well, until next weekend, sorry, I managed to finish off all of my runs on the Super TEQ stage for Super Battle Road. Completing it 20 times, so I now have the one copy of the LR Kid Gohan. So I just wanted to grab a friend who also has him and put together this weird all LR team just to kind of show them off a little bit. They can't really, there's not really been a good way to run a team like this before, because if you wanted to do all LRs you had to use somebody like Goku or the androids as the leader, and then no one gets any stat boosts, or you could use someone like Hercule but then nobody gets any key, and the LRs don't have a lot of great key links together anyway, so it becomes a little bit more difficult. So let's see, we want to get our rotations. We want Broly with LR Black and Zamasu because they have Fierce Battle and Prepared for Battle, and then we'll get Vegito Blue with Margin Vegeta because they have Shattering the Limit and Super Saiyan. So Margin Vegeta is going to be on the next rotation anyway, and we already put Goku Black in the middle, so let's cycle off Broly on this one. LR Goku is kind of just here for the attack links, the fact that he has Super Saiyan and Legendary Power, which obviously they all have. It didn't work out in our favour, did it? So he's going to be a floater along with the two Gohans. So I only got the one copy obviously of mine so far. The friend one that I've brought only has the one copy as well. Mine is only Super Attack 1, because really, to be honest, apart from using him to run this fun team, I'm probably not going to use him that much, so I wasn't going to put any Kais into him straight away. The friend is Super Attack 4, so he put a couple of Kais into him, but that was it. Neither of them have any orb investment, so... Well, I have Saiyan Warrior Race, so I'm going to float off Vegeta anyway here. So if we do this, there you go, we can actually get 10 key, and then 10 key gets a 12 key. We don't really care about him getting a super because we would rather get one with Vegeta. Gohan potentially going to take a bit of damage in the middle there, but he should be okay. He's obviously the worst unit on the team, because even the Goku, because he is the LR Goku and I was playing during the time of the LR Goku campaign, mine is obviously SA20 and Rainbow Starred, so the fact that he can, I think he's got like level 20 crit, so he doesn't have good key links with anyone on the team, but when he can get a super off, he will crit fairly regularly, which is good. So let's do this. Grab these, so Vegito Blue is going to tank all of these attacks at the front with no issue, and then we can actually get a super with Gohan, although he will I imagine he'll probably be dead by the time we get to him. So there you go, Vegito Blue, obviously an amazing tank, only getting the 77% from both leaders, and he's tanking for double digits, so that's why he's so good on the Super Strength team or the Realm of Gods team when he's under double 120 leads. A lot of people were underwhelmed by LR Vegito Blue, but I personally think he's really good. He's really, really good on the Super Strength team for Super Battle Road. So, right, so these guys actually share some key links, so they can start getting supers off. Broly will have to get these to get one, and then the reds. Now we could save the reds for Vegito Blue for next turn, so let us grab those with Gohan. Gohan's got to take an attack at the back, but he should be fine. And the Black and Zamasu obviously raise their defense when they super, so ooh, there's a nice crit there. Mine only have the level 5. So yeah, none of my summonable LRs have dupes, but the Goku is 100%. LR Vegito Blue has all his paths open and is pretty heavily invested, I think 70 something %, but I was trying to focus on getting my SS2 Vegeta and Bulma to Rainbow, so I haven't had spare strength orbs for Vegito Blue, unfortunately. So let's see. So they have, oh, it is literally just legendary power and Super Saiyan, so it doesn't matter which way around we put them. So let us get, I don't want the orbs to fall down in a weird way, so I'll probably just grab this with Vegeta Blue, because then we can grab a 4 for definite with Majin Vegeta, and then Goku. Do we need to heal? I guess if Goku gets supered on the back end, we would probably take quite a bit of damage, but we'll just use a Senzu Bean. We don't really need to worry about the other items. I bought the Barber mainly for when we get to Tech Angel Goku, because we don't have an int unit, and obviously we don't have any stunners or sealers. We definitely don't want to take too long to kill him and get killed by his one-shot mechanic. Although I suppose the LR Kid Gohan, he has a rare chance to stun with his 12 key super, which, considering his complete lack of key links and the fact that this team obviously has no support units, we're probably never going to get his 18 key super if we super with him at all. So, but there we go. Take out Goku pretty easily. Healed at the end, but we didn't need it. The early stages of these are quite easy because the obviously the LRs have really high stats anyway. So this is awesome because we can get loads of hits on Goku Black and get him powered up ready for the last part of the event. Grab those. So yeah, with their really high LR stats and the fact that the early stages of these events are so easy, the enemies don't do a huge amount of damage to you, and then LR Black and Zamasu heal you every other turn because they're on one of our main rotations. So, oh, another crit. Black and Zamasu coming through with that level 5 crit. So, and then Broly should finish him off here nice and easy. Yeah, there you go. Doesn't need the second super. And then, yeah, the only other stage that will be annoying, depending on who's on the rotation for that turn and where the attacks are placed, will be the Kid Buu that just spams super attacks at you. So that'll be kind of annoying. But so we can't get any of those reds. I don't really want to put LR Vegeta there. Meh. As long as he supers, that's the important part. So he can grab all those, and then Gohan, might as well just grab that for now. Leave those greens there for Black and Zamasu next turn. Definitely worthwhile putting Vegito Blue in the first slot since he got a super, and that's what I was worried about. Taking 26k from his super is pretty decent. Majin Vegeta obviously doesn't have anywhere near as high a defense as Vegito Blue, and he would have also been at the type disadvantage there, so that would have done a fair bit more damage to him. So, okay, so basically back to full health now. So they can grab those. Oh, Brody can grab that, and he can grab those. But I wouldn't be surprised if Black and Zamasu finish them off. The fact that they can tank fairly well is pretty useful as well. So the team definitely has power. Like the LRs don't. Wow, we're getting this this level 5 crit is coming through today. So, but yeah, the units are not, you know, a lot of them are not designed to synergize with each other very well. But you know, having a decent leader skill and a team full of units that are this powerful is pretty crazy. What link do they share? Oh yeah, Saiyan Warrior Race, which is a very small attack link, so... Don't really want Gohan to have to take all the hits at the back, but I don't really want to mess up my rotation, and... we might just kill him anyway, because we've got the Ultra Super from Vegito Blue, and then the type advantage super attack with Vegeta, so... might just be able to kill him. See how much he's going to do. Yeah, 608,000. It's not bad. My LR Vegeta Blue is only super attack 10 as well, and so is Margin Vegeta. Ah, that was so close. 20k. I'm so used to having spent the whole weekend playing Super Battle Road. Seeing 20k hits with type disadvantage is seems glorious. Right. I didn't realise we were so close to the Dokkan mode. Oh, actually, can I avoid getting it? Because we can obviously kill him just with basic attacks here, so haha. So there you go, Rose and Zamasu will tank that, and then just take him out with a normal attack, and then we can go straight into Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta with the Dokkan mode, so it's pretty decent. I guess we should probably go with Vegeta, since Vegito Blue has the type disadvantage, and if we don't get a crit we won't do a lot of damage. Oh, we can't get a super with him if we put him there, apparently. We can't avoid a super with him unless we do this. But then that doesn't help move the orbs at all, so we'll still just be in the same position. Well that's annoying. They've ruined my master plan. I guess we will have to super with Vegito Blue after all, but I guess at least Margin Vegeta should take less damage because of the type neutral rather than us having type disadvantage. But that's annoying. Stupid field of orbs ruining our plan. So now we get the Dokkan mode with Vegito Blue, which potentially isn't going to do a huge amount of damage, but let's see. This is probably where I find out that normal attacks against Vegito Blue do less damage. Although he would have taken the super, which his defense stat being high doesn't really help protect against super attacks. So, right. Oh, fairly quick, but I thought we had that there, despite the... well, we messed up the last one, so hopefully we can get a crit and actually deal a pretty decent amount of damage. Let's see. No, so 506, not great, which means we probably won't even get a full heal out of it as well. I thought that had worked out so perfectly with getting through the end of that last bit with the Dokkan mode intact, and then we managed to get screwed over by the orbs. So it would have been very nice if we'd had it on the turn with Black and Zamasu instead, because that would have been a nice big hit. But oh well. So Gohan can just grab those because he's not really going to do a lot, and then they'll tank these hits fairly nicely and are already fully powered up, so this should do quite a decent amount of damage now. Yeah, another crit. Wow, these have they crit every single time? No, they must have been on more times than I've remembered, but that's 4 crits in the last however many turns. That's crazy. 10% chance, so I need to carry this luck over into the next time I try and summon on the Double 8's banner. If you haven't watched my newest collab with Y-Try, you should check that out. We definitely had some interesting summons from the Double 8's banner, so I think we might actually have to grab a heal here, because health's pretty low. Although we should kill him. Vegito Blue should kill him even if he doesn't crit, I think. But Although not, well, if we get super attacked at the end, that would be very bad. Let's just use one of those. And then he can grab those. So he'll get his Ultra Super if Vegeta does survive LR Vegito Blue's super attack, which, to be fair, if he doesn't crit, he might survive it, but yeah. So get to see the Gohan's 18 key super, which I wasn't expecting in this video, so there you go. Not a huge amount of damage being at super attack 1, but he took him out, so we can't complain about that. So now we can move on. And Broly is on the rotation, so we should just be able to decimate all of Cooler's little minions here, which works out very nicely for us. So just put them like that, and then Broly can grab those. So that works out nicely. And grab those, and we'll just give that to Goku, because it's not really going to matter, because they are all going to be dead. Broly taking a super, but not taking much damage, as his defense is not lowered until he super attacks, so he can always take some hits fairly well in the before he super attacks. And we didn't actually do enough damage to Thouser that we're going to kill him here, which I'm quite surprised. Even with the type disadvantage, I thought we would have finished him off there, but Broly's still not really taking that much damage, since the enemies are very weak in this first phase, and then Black and Zamasu finishing him off with a basic attack. So now we can move on to Cooler and Thouser, and let's see, is there any way we can get the 18 key super with Majin Vegeta, because that would be pretty funny to just final explosion these guys away. Ooh. That's not enough, is it? Nah, it's only 7. Ah, well, let's go for just taking out Thouser with that. And then we'll switch back to Cooler. Since we'll have the type advantage, we might actually do a little bit more damage. So, but yeah, Vegito Blue just going to tank these all day long. And then give Cooler the Spirit Sword, and then Majin Vegeta. So yeah, casual million damage. So and then let's see what the Super Attack 1 Kid Gohan can do. 159,000. So yeah, he's definitely very much so the weakest unit on the team. So let's see. Guess it's probably best to just do this, since the double supers from Broly should be enough. And then Gohan can grab that just for a little bit of extra health. Yeah, 2 supers from Broly should definitely be enough to finish him off here. Yeah, so move on to the AGL. Oh yeah, the Super Saiyan Goku gets a special bonus in the Cooler event, doesn't he? That's quite funny. So you can grab those. Oh, this might be a final explosion, which we don't really need, but no, it's actually the it was actually the perfect sweet spot for the 17 key. Which is how much you want to try and get against a single opponent, because it deals the most damage without you doing the AoE, so that's very nice. 100,000. So yeah, Vegito Blue's tanking definitely very much reduced when he's taking a type disadvantage super attack. So, but he's going to get an additional super, so additionals are definitely good for this guy rather than going full crits, because every time he supers he stacks that defense buff, so he can tank really, really well when he gets off multiple supers. Majin Vegeta getting that free additional into a basic attack, and then Goku should take him out here because of the special link and type advantage. He had 2.6 mil crit, so he absolutely wipes him out. It's a shame we didn't have him for this for the final form Cooler, because that would have worked out quite nicely. So Broly is all good here because he can take that first attack before he lowers his own defense. And then these guys can grab those, and then we will give Gohan. Do we need to heal here? I don't think so. But let's just activate. Actually, no, we definitely don't. Let's just go for it. Yeah, Broly's not taking much. LR Black and Zamasu will tank a little bit as well. Then next turn, Vegito Blue is going to tank, so yeah. Plus a crit for 700k from Broly is a pretty decent start, especially because he's going to follow it up, so we'll push that damage over a mil. Yep, nice and easy. And then Black and Zamasu haven't taken as many hits this time around, so they're not quite as powered up yet. But they get 2 towards the total there, so that's all good. Yep, not much damage from Gohan. And there we go. I guess we could have actually been in trouble if he'd supered Gohan at the end there, so pretty glad that that did not happen. So, do we want the Ultra Super? Yeah, we got type advantage and we've stacked our defense quite a lot, so we can get the Ultra Super with Vegito Blue and be perfectly fine. We will get a heal here though, just because seems like a good idea. Our health is pretty low and the Dokkan bar is only just over, well, I was going to say over half, it's probably about 2/3 of the way at this point, so you can grab that for the very little damage that he will do at the end there. But yeah, see, Vegito Blue's defense is already high enough that he can still tank for double digits without having to use his super attack that raises his defense. So there you go. Well, crit for just over a mil, so takes him out no problem. So didn't really need to heal, but we are now at full health. And that was the other thing I never noticed. All that time I was watching Super Battle Road videos before it came to Global, seeing what it was all about and trying to figure out, you know, what to expect and the best way to plan my teams. I never noticed, not one single time, the fact that every single one of the movement things is a 2. So, well, that didn't fall down the right way, so we messed up our getting a super with Goku. So that's annoying, but Black and Zamasu, even without any buffs, might just take him out with their 18 key super because of the type advantage. I don't know. 2 out of 3 bars though, and then they take 35 damage. And 12,000 from a super attack is not too bad either. I mean, there you go. It's less than Broly took from a normal attack with type disadvantage, so. But he's probably not going to super in that first slot after supering last turn, so Vegito Blue should still tank those hits fairly well. And then, well, actually we don't need to save the greens because he's going to die this turn regardless. So there you go. Even with no stacking of his super attack yet, he can block type advantage attacks for double digits. So just sadly, if he doesn't crit until he's built up his attack, he can't really do a lot of damage against type disadvantage either. So that's something to bear in mind, but I still think the LR Vegito Blue is a great unit. I'm interested to see how long it's going to take, since they gave us that extra copy of him in the barbershop. That definitely makes it seem like they do intend to put out more medals so that we can get him to super attack 20 without having to use Kai's. Because otherwise that extra copy of him in the barbershop is useless, because you only need 5 to open up all your paths, and then, oh, we got a Dokkan attack again. So this should hopefully take him out, because the LRs have been hit at least 3 times now, so they're almost at their full capacity, so they should do quite a decent amount of damage here. And completely lost my train of thought for what I was talking about before we got the Dokkan mode, so 1.1 million is not the worst. But yeah, tanking normal attacks for double digits. And then Brody finished them off. So And we'll get healed back to full anyway because of the Dokkan mode. So then we got a physical Goku. So LR Vegito Blue is just going to destroy him here. God, these orbs are not particularly well placed. Well, Vegito Blue is going to do all the work this rotation anyway, so let's see what he can do. He hasn't had much chance to stack up his attack so far, but we've got the type advantage, so 528, not bad. Still tanking double digits easily, and Goku with a crit normal. So I guess we should do this more for the fact that it's going to stack our attack with Black and Zamasu ready for the final stages, and then get a super with Broly, which should probably finish him off, to be fair, with the 2 supers with the type advantage. So he supers them again, so but their basic attack tanking is very adequate, so yeah, so many of the units on this team don't take huge amounts of damage from normal attacks, so the fact that you finally have a good leader skill for this team means you have a pretty decent HP pool to work with, which is the other thing that made trying to use an all LR team so difficult, was the fact that, again, if you used a leader like Piccolo to get a big HP buff, you then didn't get any key, and as you can see, the best key link pairings we've got in this team are only 2 key, so it's definitely not the best in that respect. So let's see, so let's grab these, and Vegito Blue can get this, so keep those greens together for Black and Zamasu for next turn, and then we will, let's use a Yema just because we've got the Majin Vegeta having to take some hits there. There we go. Takes barely anything with that active, so probably didn't need to use it, but I forget this Goku doesn't super attack in the first turn pretty much ever. So additional super attack though from Majin Vegeta, level 5, so we're getting the level 5 free abilities coming into play pretty regularly, so that's definitely good for us. I definitely would love to have some of my summonable LRs with some dupes in them, but you know, it's hard enough getting the first one. So right, so now we get a nice turn of super attacks with our main guys here. Goku probably, no, yet again Goku is not going to be in luck for a super attack, but unfortunately for him that's not what he's there for. Oh, and apparently either Majin Vegeta or the Kid Gohan actually got the stun on Goku, so that's quite funny. And if we can kill him this turn, we don't have to worry about the actually, yeah, I guess if he's stunned, I've only ever brought sealers really on his event. If he's stunned, he won't be able to continue the countdown, so yeah, we'll have the whole of next turn free as well, so definitely not in a rush now to have to try and kill him. Can Goku get an additional? No. So yeah, he's now got all of his countdown things to have to go through, so we can get some supers off here. And one for you too. So super attacks for everyone. With some nice tanking. So can Vegito Blue finish the job? He can indeed. Crit for 558. So yeah, Vegito Blue definitely not really showing out the levels of damage that I've seen him do, especially on the super strength team. But I mean, of course, the leader skill buffs are lower, and the fact that we're pairing him with Majin Vegeta and their only attack link is Super Saiyan, so can't take advantage of the better ways to run Vegito Blue if you want to obviously maximise his ability. So let's see, should we put them there? Yeah, let's put them there just so they can start taking some hits for us, and then that lets them be a bit more useful later on. So get that done. Because you definitely want the Black and Zamasu to get their build-up done as quickly as possible so they can actually put in some good work for you. Resets every time you start the new fight, and once you get hit 4 times, you're back to maximum capacity. So we're only 1 hit away now from their maximum damage output, and then Broly should finish him off here with the, there you go, nice and easy. And then that means we're moving into the strength phase with Majin Vegeta on the rotation, so it's looking pretty good. So let's do that. We'll just put him in the first slot. Well, that's annoying. He can grab those just so he can super if he needs to, and Goku's not really important anyway, so he can just get rid of those. But I can't imagine he's going to survive this turn. Type advantage super from Majin Vegeta and then Vegito Blue to follow up, so... although you never know. But yeah, does Vegito Blue... his tanking ability is good enough that he takes less damage from the normal attacks than Majin Vegeta, who has type advantage, so that's definitely not bad. And Goku taking him out with the normal attack, so coming in useful for us. And now we have the annoying Kid Buu who's going to spam super attacks at us. So definitely want to put, I guess we're going to have to put Broly in front of... I don't like the fact that his attacks are where they are. And we can't get a super... oh man. Well, the orbs are not helping us out here, which is not very good. So what we're going to do is grab that. Broly can grab those. Ooh, no, it doesn't give him his 18 key. So I think what we will do is, since those are why we bought them, we might as well just use a barber here. We didn't have to use one against Goku because we beat him so quickly, so, and got that clutch stun. So yeah, we'll just barber him, so now he's not going to do much damage to us at all. And then if we don't take him out this turn, we'll have Vegito Blue to tank the super in the first, well, if there's any in the first slot. So Broly seemingly not going to take him out here. No. But that's okay. Even with his lowered defense, he's not taking a huge amount back. So that's all good. And we can move on to this rotation. So yeah, he's going to super us twice straight away. But hopefully the Vegito Blue... oh my god, this key. Wow, he's really screwing us with this candy. We literally can't get 2 key anywhere. Wow, that is really bad. And if we put Vegeta in the front, he's going to take quite a bit of damage. So that's quite annoying as well. So we're going to have to do this, and then Vegeta will get the super that will hopefully finish him off. Because we definitely want Vegito in that first slot so he can tank, because he's going to take a lot less damage than Vegeta, and he's getting super twice. So yeah, 22k. I can imagine Vegeta we'd be looking at least 60, so that feels like the right decision. Does a decent amount of damage with that normal attack as well, to be fair, so Majin Vegeta should easily finish him off, which he does. And we move into the final phase now, the Int Kid Buu. And let's see, so Black and Zamasu actually will take a fairly decent amount of damage, considering they are a tech type. So since we brought items, we might as well use this one here, because then we can grab, let's see, we can grab these, and then we can get a ton of reds for Broly. There we go, get off his ultimate super. No super for Goku, sadly, but that's kind of been the order of the day so far. He's just there to fill that last slot, and the fact that he triggers the Super Saiyan attack link with a load of people. If I manage to get another one of the summonable LRs from doing some more summons on the double rates banner, then he would definitely be the one to go. So let's see what he can do here. Oh, nice. Crit for almost 1 million with the 18 key. And then we get the nice follow-up 12 key. Should take him out fairly soon. obviously Goku not really going to do much in the last slot. And of course he's the one that gets super attacked. So I wonder how much this is going to do. Quite a bit, I would imagine. 56k actually, that's pretty decent. So, oh yeah, I suppose we did have the Yemma in effect, didn't we? Yeah, so that was 50% damage reduction. So it would have done over 100,000, which would have been pretty bad for us. So let's see. We want Vegito in the front slot. Although he doesn't need any key, so he might as well just have those. And then we don't want the final explosion, so we'll grab just those there. And then Gohan can grab those, and he will actually get a super if Kid Buu survives. So Spirit Sword for Kid Buu. As cool as his super attack is, I do find it quite funny when you're fighting the smaller or larger opponents, the fact that everybody just has that basic silhouette, but still very cool super attack. Both of Vegito Blue's super attack animations are cool, in my opinion. But there you go. So we take out Kid Buu. I mean, we didn't really have to try particularly hard. We just kind of casually dropped items here and there. I guess if we focused on it a bit more seriously and we're going for a quick as you can, as good as you can run, we could probably do it a bit more efficiently than that. But it's just a little bit of fun to show off a team that is comprised of all LRs that actually can do events. So, I mean, we beat the hardest boss rush, which, aside from Super Battle Road, is the hardest thing we actually have available. So I feel like that was pretty good. Obviously, you can run better versions of this team depending on which LRs you have. And obviously, if you don't have any of the summonable LRs, you have options with the Piccolo, the androids, and Hercule as well. I mean, obviously, if you don't have any of the summonable LRs, it's harder to get the Kid Gohan, but you could field a team of entirely free-to-play LRs with Gohan. I might try that out for a video, but maybe just on a shorter event, because the boss rush ones are obviously pretty long. So, but I hope you enjoyed the video. That has been it for today. This has been the Masked Ningen. If you liked what you saw, please leave a like and subscribe for more regular Dokkan Battle content. You can follow me on Twitter and Instagram at the Masked Ningen. Feel free to tweet me your summon pools or let me know themes or teams you want to see in the future. And I will see you all again soon. Have a good one.